Do you want to improve your life?
Let's go.
Do you want to see things get better in a certain situation or a certain theme? The cards are an amazing tool to help you yourself or to help your querent through times when life isn't that easy. The human condition isn't always easy. Life isn't always easy. If you suffer from depression, stay until the end of this video because I have a special spread just for you, or a special way to use this spread just for you. For those just wanting to improve a situation, make life better, or improve a situation for our querent, then the Weg, the Path of Seven, is the best spread to use. But instead of choosing an outcome significator, we are just going to lay the cards and see what significators present. We are not going to put a goal at the end. We are just going to see the way in which we can improve our life. This does not show outcome. This shows the steps we need to take to get our lives, our bottoms back on the correct path. But let's see how the cards can actually help us. We take our deck, we set our intention to improve our life using a 7-card Path of 7. We want to know the steps we should take to make this situation into a prosperous one, a successful one, or just how to get our head out of the hole that it is in. So set your intention, the theme you want to know about, and how to improve it, and then shuffle and lay 7 cards. And I have to thank Kipper because I actually was going to discuss if significators come out, if a male or female card or the person's significator comes out in the spread. And she has presented herself. Thank you, Kipper. So we defer immediately to a reading from left through to right. So a progression from the left card through to the end card at the right hand side. But if a person significator comes out, you use, for the querent, for yourself or the querent, you use their directional qualities and you use the system you are reading to understand the auspicious versus inauspicious items on their route to getting an improvement. So we have our cards. We have 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I counted correctly. And in my spread, a significator has fallen, which means I will have to read on this occasion from right to left, because my main character, the MC2, main character 2, is facing left. Is that left when you're looking at me? Probably not. No. But in my spread, she is facing left. So we start from the card at the right-hand side, only because my significator woman has fallen. And we start with Convene. Now, Convene is our card of togetherness and coming together. In this occasion, it is connected to the past because it has no card to the right-hand side explaining. We also need to note that on this Path of 7, I have 5 inauspicious cards. So these are 5 cards that will cause me more trouble than if my significator didn't fall or didn't come out. It also shows me, though, that I have probably little control, or I have less control over my path of 7 because they're all behind my back. So we start with convene. Convene is our togetherness card, probably social card. Then we have military person, theft, court, gift, main character, and good lady. So the first step on me sorting things out is this social aspect, this group aspect. I need to look at the group aspect. Military person comes next. I need to put rules in place. I need to analyze the group aspect and put some rules in place. This makes sense if you are in the World Divination Association, because I am going through and putting the foundations together for those rules. The foundations are already there, of course, but I am working on those rules at the moment. So I look at the group, I analyze the group. So I analyze the Social World Divination Association, and I put the rules in place, our military person. And then we have court and theft, a directional quality that we need to take into account. The next thing that happens, or the next thing that I need to do, is cut some things out. We have theft here, taking a loss. So I have to take a loss. And that loss is affecting the next card, and it's court and decisions. And these are decisions made against me. So these are decisions that I can't do anything about. So I have to deal with this loss of decisions that I can't influence. Maybe walk away from decisions that I personally cannot make, or rulings that I cannot influence in any way. After that, we have an offer. We have a gift coming in. As this is an advice on a step to take, we are not looking at a job offer, for example. These are steps that I need to take. So I need to look at the offerings. I need to look at what we are offering as an association. And then there I am. I come into play, and the next stage after looking at what we offer is looking at my role in it and what my role at that time is, followed by good lady. And I need to mature in my role and maybe take on more of a leader. It makes me giggle. Take on more of a mentoring role with our good lady coming out at the end. So you see the story or the steps moving from one side to the other. I will do one in Lenormand now and hope that no significator comes out so that we can read left to right. Oh man, the significator came out. So I have to read right to left again. Isn't that just typical? So on the Lenormand steps, I will choose a different theme. Actually, on the Lenormand steps, I have garden, fish, lady, moon, child, snake, and whip. So these again will be steps from right to left because my lady is facing left. And these will be steps that I need to take. I put it on a work basis there, and I will do another with the lovely maybe Lenormand. So the start, our first step is fish, and fish shows us our abundance, financial abundance. It is a work-based read for somebody else. So they have to focus on the financials first and foremost. Financials are the most important step in their improvement. Stability then comes in, or their long-term goals. So we check the financial situation and we look at our goals and where we actually want to get to. We then have book coming in, which is hidden information. So we need to seek more information on the goal that we want to research, if you like. We need to look for that information that we don't currently have. Feed ourselves with the information that we don't have right now. And focus then, once you have this information, focus on putting it into a package that is sellable, because we have our moon and our recognition cards. You've done a great job. So you need to look then at, or the Querent needs to look then, after they have checked their viable financial status, got that in line with their long-term goals and what they want to achieve, what they want to get to, researched it, looked for that hidden information. Then they need to put it into a package that it shows their worth. So if we're talking about somebody applying for a job, you can tell them that they need to get their CV in a situation that shows how much they have achieved to date. And then we have coffin after that. So once they have their CV ready, leave it. Don't mess with it. Once you have this package of recognition using keywords, then put an end to it, stop it. That's enough. And send it off, because letter is our communication card, and our next card to the companies or the places that you really want to work for, because we have heart at the end, and this is the card what we really want, what we really love. So now for my friends who have suffered with depression, have struggled in general, or are struggling now. A 7-card read when you are struggling, or when your Querent is struggling, is too much. It is too big a bite of trying to make things better. If you have days where you would rather stare at the wall than achieve anything at all, this is perfect for you. And this is my what the spread. If you do struggle with depression, if you are having issues right now, keep decks laying around your house. And do not take this seriously in any way, otherwise you won't do it. I know, you won't do it. So we need to leave them around for those moments where we're sat on the stairs looking at the wall and we can't do any more. We take a deck, whichever one happens to be nearby. Take it in your hands and say, what the? Lay 3 cards. Read left to right, unless a significator comes out. Don't complicate it for yourself, otherwise you won't do it. Now these cards and this spread won't show you how to achieve your long-term goals. It won't show you how to even achieve next week's goals. This is a spread for emergency situations in which you can't go any further. You don't know what to do. So this is an immediate, what do I do right now? Sometimes our heads are cloudy and we don't know how to or even what to do. Take out the cards and use their most dialed back meanings that you know. And don't take it seriously. Have a wash, get in the car, and just go. You sit there, you lay a what the spread, get changed, get something new, and enjoy it. Nothing more extreme than that. Nothing more difficult. Small things. Each card a baby step just to get you out of that moment. Distraction is a great way to deal with things. I know it sounds like I am being flippant, but I am definitely not. Focus on the small things, and if a card comes up and it just gets you through the day, then we have a winner chicken dinner moment, because you've actually got yourself off the stairs, you're not staring at the wall anymore, and you are out and about. Even if it's for the most mundane of things, it has given you a focus in that moment, and it has given you something that keeps you going. And from time to time, everybody may need that spread. If you do not have depression and you are watching this video, never pull a big spread for somebody who is struggling, because the future sometimes is then more of a concern or more overwhelming than they can actually deal with. They don't want to hear everything's going to be all right, because right now at that moment in time, everything isn't all right. And they need to sort out that moment in time first. Baby steps every single day. And that was it. Please share your paths of 7 with me with no significators, only if they come up. Confusing matters. Tag me in. I love to see your post. The person who tags me in the most at the moment is Scampool Nancy. Thank you so much for all the spreads you are doing in the World Divination Association, World Kipper Association, World Lenormand Association. I love all the tags on Instagram. Cheryl Turtlemoon tags me in an awful lot too, and I always appreciate it. Tag me in. Let me know how your spreads go, and let's see what we are going to improve. Improve your life, improve your moment, improve that minute in time. It's all about getting in a better place, and we can do that together.